One of the things that I love to be able to accomplish with my pieces is to take a two-dimensional medium and make it look sculptural. I do have a Scratchbord with me. And this is what they look like. You can get them in all kinds of different shapes and sizes. If you go to the store, you'll find them in some standard sizes. And they're called Scratchboards, and they're made by Ampersand. And they sell them with different tools. I only use this tool. This is the only one that I use.
So that's a Scratchbord tool?
It's a Scratchbord tool.
So what is this? Is that India ink?
It is. It's India ink.
And what's underneath?
Clay, just basic clay. And when you etch away in the ink, the image appears in the clay. So this is all clay. What I do first, I take my blackboards and I buy the unusual sizes. I buy custom through Ampersand, and they're also nice enough when I do my demonstrations to always furnish me with several boards and tools for everybody and all the inks. So people find it very exciting to be able to go home with an item. And I work differently than you might when you're taught in art school, not to concentrate on the details at first and do the entire image. But instead, for me, I do the details, because if I come back to it later on, then I forget where I started. All this is just little teeny tiny strokes.
So where you want more light, you just do more strokes?
And you add more pressure to the tool itself.
You talked about texture. How do you make texture?
All through line. The entire process with everything in this medium is all about line. So if you want to make short little strokes, it might make it look rougher. And if you want to make a soft surface, then you want to go real lightly with it. And you can see, I mean, you can literally take these boards anywhere.
Portable, yes.
Yeah, they're portable, they're non-toxic.
Just a little tool and the board.
Isn't that great? They have these colored inks that
are actually made for Scratchbord.
That are actually made by Ampersand for Scratchboards.
And you just use water with them?
And you use water with it, and just like any other kind of painting, there is no white because the white is the board. But just like any other kind of painting, you mix your colors together.
Oh, so you mix. Mm-hmm.
And start adding in where the darker spots are. I might add in over here. And what's nice is that this ink will dry real swiftly, so that I can go in and add value to what I've just done.
Oh, so you can scratch after your color.
Exactly. And if I'm not happy with that color, I can scratch that color out. So you really do have more flexibility than people think with this medium. And in this case, it adds different values. Again, you've got a lighter sepia, a darker sepia, if you leave some of it alone. This one's called the composition of a Coleus, and it's a plant that we all have in our homes.
Oh my goodness,
and if you look at them,
the colors you put in this one.
Yeah. This marigold took forever because it's tons of little shapes on top of shapes, and done so that they obviously look like they're going back.
Just amazing, the sculptured effect you get.
Right.
So three-dimensional.
Right.
And the beautiful lighting.
And talk about composition, I wanted to do something different. Most people would just draw the tulip, but I found the leaves hanging down from there kind of interesting. And then this one was an aromus or something along those lines. And I love the little yellow pockets